Hey guys, this is Brad. Brad's Sick on Life. Hey, I am out at East Saugatuck. This is the top of the East Saugatuck Hill and actually pointed north here, away from the hill. But this is heading towards the hill right here. It's about 10 o'clock, give or take. There's a loaded coal train adding the pusher power onto the train down in Fenville, and it's going to be coming up this hill, and I am super stoked. I haven't seen this come up here in quite a while. Used to drive down this service road that I'm walking down, and I've been watching trains since 1990s. But since September 11th and that, it's at least frowned upon, if not more than that. So I'm out here under the cover of darkness. I actually have the right to be on this property right here. But it's a heck of a lot easier walking right here. So anyway, I'm gonna be walking down here, getting to the top of the hill, and I'm going to show you a coal train coming up the hill at full notch 8 power, boy. That's going to be cool. There'll be 4 engines. I'm not sure where they're going to put the 2 pushers, either up front or in the back. But there will be a total of 4 engines on this thing at full song, shoving up these loaded coal cars up this 2% grade. So pay attention. And almost got a full moon tonight, not quite full. A little chilly, 29 degrees. Thankfully it's not windy. It was windier earlier. So thankfully the wind laid down. But let's see what we can see, man. Pretty excited. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is the top of the hill. Can't really see much, but the track goes to the left there as they're coming up, coming from the Kalamazoo River Basin. They're going to come from over there. The headlight will blow all this into sight, but right now they're putting the power together, and we still have red. That'll go to green, red. When they get everything put together. It shouldn't take a whole long time. They're already there. They're just adding 2 engines to the train, so the power, or excuse me, the air and everything won't have to be pressurized or anything like that. But this night vision is so incredible. It shows a lot more light than what I'm physically seeing, so I actually see better looking through the camera than I can looking just with my eyeballs. It's kind of cool. There's a farm over here to the west. But man, I used to spend a lot of time here at the top of the hill back in a different age. There's a turnaround. I don't know if you can see, there's a propane tank. That's that shiny piece you see there. And there's a turnaround there for the propane truck to service that, because they heat the switch. There's a siding right here, East Saugatuck siding. So they heat that switch in the winter to keep everything moving. But the service truck, propane truck, needs to be able to get down there. So I'm going to keep monitoring the radio, and hopefully sooner than later, it's getting cold, but hopefully sooner than later a train is heading up the hill. Pretty excited. And just like that, it just went yellow. I don't know how to catch that shot. We got a green. So looks like the Coley is getting ready to rock. I don't know if you can see it, but there's cows right here. Just can't tell if it's not gonna help to zoom. But I saw him by the fence line there. It's pretty funny. Let's get, there we go. Anyway, there was cows there checking me out because they noticed me. But that is pretty dang cool right there. Let's get some train action going. Pretty pumped. I don't know if the sound can pick it up, but train's coming. Camera certainly got the headlight coming. Here we go. These engines are a notch 8, baby. Ooh, he's not going very fast. Gets old. Still one more engine on the rear. Try to follow this guy all the way to the power plant. It gets kind of hard. Once he gets on level ground, he's going to get rolling again, and I got a decent walk back to the car. Sure what we'll be able to see. There's more or less light this way, but let's see if we can get a better idea. Find the tail. I mean, it's standing in a mud field. Sorry. We just came through here with a tractor recently. It's all filled up. Light to the south. I'm not sure this engine will probably have a rear light facing backwards. That's typically what they do with the tail. They have a rear view. So I should be able to see when it's getting close. So it'll show up on the camera. heading to the West Olive Consumers Power Plant, and they burn about, in the winter they burn about a train a day, is what I was told. In the summer that could be doubled. Coal trains through here are a pretty regular occurrence. We just don't have a lot of time to catch them all. Up speed, so it's not going to stall out. 326 stalled out on the hill here yesterday. Grade coming up out of Kalamazoo River Valley. Not sure what elevation they gain. I think it's around 500-600 feet. See if we can go catch up with this thing. It's going to have a pretty good head start on me. We'll be back. This is Croswell Street. The coal train will be coming here shortly. Lights will be activated shortly. There's the light. Just north, we're facing south here, just north of here is where the train will get off the Fremont sub onto its own track going into the power plant. The rest of it. I'll get over to the plant. Oh, getting cold out here, boys and girls. This is the final destination for the coal train. You can see, I don't know if you can see it very well, but he's coming in slow. This is Hiawatha Street. This is pretty much consumers' property. The road is, of course, public, but everything around it is consumers and no trespassing. I've tried to get on the plant property before, and they're not too keen on a rail fan going on their property. Not sure why. But anyway, this is where the train's coming. I hope I'm not shaking this too bad. I'm freezing. This is the BNSF power with the two CSX engines, those pusher engines, the second and third. And the rear has the other BNSF, the rear DPU. This train should stop right here. There's a van to my left or across the street that will take the crew onto the property. So this is pretty cool. I haven't done this in a while. This train comes from Powder River Basin in Wyoming. So it's had a bit of a trip. Actually power, there's the cab, and there's actually additional power over here, and that's where also where they stage the cars, both loaded and empty, to get unloaded at the plant. They got quite a bit more traffic now. Let me go, there we go. They got quite a bit more rail capacity than they have. Say in the past 5 to 10 years, they've really added quite a bit of capacity out here at consumers. But yeah, so crew will disembark, and they brought the train in, and they're good to go. So I'm going to show you a little further to the west here, a little bit more of the plant. I'm going to run over there a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. I'm on the Lakeshore Drive Bridge. Looks like you got some loaded coal cars. I see the power. There's that off to the left there, right there. That's a fuel dock, and that's where they tend to store the locomotives that are here, mostly BNSF power. And they have the CSX helper engines that's find here. They rotate those through every so often. So this is facing east. So the train that we just watched come in is further back. They're further around the curve over there. But this way, this is Lakeshore. And this is the power plant right here. Let me just make sure there's no cars coming. I don't see any. Quick, get across the road here. And this is the power plant where everything's going. So pretty cool. There's the coal cars going in, and there's actually more track back to the left there. But this is the power plant, built in the 70s. Obviously coal fired. We has quite a bit of cleaning equipment on it. It's a lot cleaner than it used to be. This is on the shores of Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan is a little to the right of the plant, actually about straight west of this direction. But this is the coal powered plant that Consumers runs here in West Olive. And they actually run a pipe out into the lake to run the warm water for cooling in that. Out there, there's what they used to call a bubbler that goes out in the lake, and they take lake water to keep everything cool to a certain temperature. But it is cold out here today. It is not a beach day at the lake. The Lakeshore Drive goes up and down the lakeshore from Holland. This is facing towards Grand Haven, and Holland would be further this way, about 10 miles north. So that the lights you see over there to the left of the street light, that is actually, I believe, where they like process the coal. I've never been on property. Like I said, they don't really like, they won't let me on the property. Maybe they like other people. I actually knew a guy that worked out here, but he has since retired. So I was hoping to get a little visit from him. But anyway, this is where the coal trains that we see and talk about on the Bangor Rail Cam, for example, on YouTube. This is where they're going. So, yes, so now you have a little better idea of where these coal trains are going. And like I said, it's about 1 train a day is the normal consumption. In the summer, that can bump up to the better part of 2 per day just to handle the base load. So anyway, there you go. That is the plant. I'm gonna go home and go to bed. It's a little after 1, I don't know, it's 1:20 in the morning or something like that. But I don't have to work tomorrow, so let's go play and look for trains. Thanks for watching.